GMO or genetically modified crops in Kenya, and facts concerning GMOs as Kenya eases the 10-year ban. Before we begin, let me establish the fact that I don't know everything, but the little information I have might help one or two people understand this topic. So let's get started. Since approving the cultivation of GMO, there's been a lot of mixed reactions from Kenyans over that move, and this leads to the first topic. What is GMO? GMOs are animals and plants whose genetic material has been altered in a way that does not occur naturally by mating or natural recombination. This technology, often known as gene technology, allows genes from a single organism to be inserted into another organism. This, in other words, means that GM food or genetically modified foods are foods produced using genetically modified organisms. World politics persistently track the demographic increase of population, and thus their ceaseless requirement for additional means of food production. In Kenya, the new government recently approved cultivation of GMO crops, which has ended a 10-year ban on biotechnology foods in the nation, and this raised strong debates, especially online, regarding the side effects and what it will do to people. GMOs are said to improve farmers' production, and with the current climatic conditions, scientists point out that these breeds have the capacity to withstand harsh climatic conditions and enable farmers to at least have a portion of their plants in the worst of the seasons. Scientists also state that the GMO maize variety that has been created in Kenya has a 40% yield advantage, unlike the conventional hybrid that is grown locally. Additionally, researchers highlight that it is less expensive to produce GMO crops than conventional types, since GMOs address the need for costly chemicals to control pests and diseases. The cheap production makes GMO crops pocket-friendly to purchase, unlike the other conventional type. The new government hopes that the approach will assist in addressing the present high cost of food in the nation, with high inflation rates. This move is a big win for local scientists who have been creating genetically modified seeds in the last 1 decade. However, this is set to put the new Ruto administration up against the anti-GMO campaigners, which is already evident on social media platforms. As much as the new Kenyan government is trying to look out for its people to mitigate the issue of food insecurity by allowing the growth of GMO crops, people know very little about their effects on human health and environment. On the environment, it can cause biological pollution, creation of superweeds, and genetic contamination. GMOs cause a neighboring field contamination risk, whereby growing genetically modified plants adjacent to traditional crops may bring about cross-pollination to make traditional products not to be regarded as non-GMO. Irrespective of the Ruto's administration intention of lifting the 10-year ban on GMOs to meet the needs of Kenya's population, people are saying that the objective reason is to increase profits while not taking care of the implications emerging from its involvement in the food chain. According to other politicians, the impacts of consuming GMO-produced food is far greater than its benefits on the health of Kenyans, animals, destroying the biodiversity of plants with usage of transgenes, and environmental preservation. The best thing to do, in my opinion, is instead of totally banning or authorizing the development of GMOs, the government of Kenya should have enacted laws that regulate the production, sale, and control of genetically modified foods. Thank you.